Oh, you have a headache? Just go for a run.
Like a blueberry.
Oh, you're sad? Just smile.
Happy day, I'm Gloom.
And 5 years ago, I was proposed to in a spectacular fashion and received this.
Aww.
I wanted to take my time and just enjoy being engaged, but I was really excited about the whole wedding dress idea. I wanted to go Sailor Moon style, like,
Nails! Ooh, sleeves!
right?
I'm not gagging.
But as time passed, it started feeling less like a dream and more like an assignment that I hadn't handed in yet.
I personally wouldn't be with someone who made me wait that long. Like, value yourself.
When's the wedding?
When are you getting married? Did you not get married and not tell me?
I have a very defiant personality. When I was a kid, I needed to know exactly why I was doing something, otherwise my default answer was no. And the first time I ever publicly got in trouble with this was a situation where me and all the kindergartners are sitting in a circle, going around one by one, saying happy birthday to one of the kids. It came to me and I just couldn't, the words just wouldn't come out. And this poor kid never did anything wrong to me. I just didn't want to do it because I wouldn't have done it on my own volition and it felt fake.
Be real.
And the principal called my dad and was like, "Kid's sketchy, back to you guys. Your kid won't say good morning to people. Your kid won't say happy birthday to people. She won't smile if we tell her to." I couldn't articulate the feeling that I was going through until I was introduced to a parable called Skater Boy. That's SK8 boy. I think it's an ancient hymn of sorts by a genius writer called Avril Lavigne. It's about a girl who really liked this guy, but her friends were like, "His jeans are way too baggy. Have you ever seen baggier jeans? You can't get with that guy. The jeans might swallow you." But secretly she was like, "I don't know, I kind of like him. He's kind of funny. He makes weird faces in class and I still think he's cute. That must mean I really like him." But she was too ashamed to say that to her friends who thought he was essentially a skid. 5 years later, she sits at home, feeding the baby. She's all alone. She turns on TV and guess who she sees? Baggy pants! She calls her fake friends. They already know. And she's like, "What? You told me to reject bro." The girl in Avril's story got backseated so badly by her friends that she didn't do what she authentically wanted to do. And it's not just friends doing this. It's your mom, it's your teacher, it's random dudes commenting on the internet. It's this cacophony of, "Don't do that, can't do that. When are you having kids? Gross, don't say that. This instead, that's too sharp, that's too wide. Oh, you have a headache? Just go for a run.
Like a blueberry.
Oh, you're sad? Just smile. Way too old for that. Can I make it any more obvious? Don't you have something to do? Where's the bulletin board of your life's trajectory that I can look at and be like, "Hey, why didn't you file those taxes yet? I know it has nothing to do with me, but I'm personally invested in your investments." Why do you care? They're my taxes. Because I need to make your deeply personal decisions mine. I need to make them mine. Open the door. Why do you have locks on those doors? Where are the babies? Have kids. Hurry up. There's nothing I would love more than to have a big wedding hoedown showdown. Everyone's like, "Wow, she's such a good mom." And I'm like, "You can have everything." I would love to do that. Wait, would I love to do that? I don't even know because everything is so loud. Don't take my word for it. This is a video that was on my front page on Instagram. I don't click on content like this, and it has 100,000 likes, which means that it's been seen by millions of people.
What no one has told this kitty is that a woman's time is more valuable than a man's. But after that peak, which some say is at 25, men's desire for her begins to decrease. Make the most of how attractive and desired you are right now. Find someone who is sure about you.
I agree with being with someone who's sure about you.
Kassie! I only want you.
I just need to tell you from girl to girl with the utmost humility that I am a decade past what this video says is my prime. And when people are surprised that I'm not geriatric, I'm as surprised as they are because I was told my whole life that once I'm past a certain age, I'm done. I would be wrinkly, my head would fall off. And all of this is to coerce me before I'm 25 and when I'm really young to make decisions that I'm not sure about. Don't find yourself saying happy birthday every year to someone that you don't even know or like that. If I were to tell you the percentage of things I've done in my life so people would leave me alone and stop asking, the percentage would be depressingly high. Welcome to horrible opinions that I've held personally because they were said to me so many times, I assumed they were the truth. Woo! Ooh. We're working on the title. I'm at a guy's house who I really like when I'm 12 years old. Maybe that was too early. It's the voices. They're coming back. Okay, that doesn't matter. I'm 12 years old. I'm at a boy's house who I really like. I'm wearing white pants, sitting on his couch. Ladies, white pants, sitting on couch. 12 years old, you don't know what you're doing yet? You can guess what happened. I had a malfunction. Ant cramp came through.
Oh my god.
What do I do? And this guy was so nice about it. Like, he was the perfect gentleman. He basically didn't say anything to me, but went to the girls who hate me and told them what happened. And then all of them came together and said that I'm loose and I'm a sleut. And I was like, oh no, this is bad. I don't want to be called that. And I had these weird ideas about promiscuity that followed me. When people call you something and it's derogatory, your instant response is, no, I'm not that. I'm not that. When people are constantly like,
You're gonna be an old maid who isn't married.
you're like, what? No, I can't. What do you mean? I can't do that. I used to call the spoiled girl that I knew the grunt monster. She didn't know what the grunt monster meant. I also didn't know, but the way I said it to her made her go, I'm not the grunt monster. And I went, then why is there grunt all over the floor? Being backseated with such rigidity is something that I feel happens to a lot of girls, and being a people pleaser is not a good combination with that. It's not exactly a hotbed for making decisions of sound and rational mind. If I did decide to make these life-altering decisions, I feel like I would have to have boundaries with everyone about not asking. I would need to put up a sign that's like, before you ask, don't. And remember, who asked? No one. It wouldn't be a very popular moment for me, but I've never been popular. Look at me. I'm talking a huge game right now, but the pressure to get married has gotten to me to the point where I did start to look into the logistics of everything. So I could be like, yes, I'm married. I did it. This is a big deal for me and for you. Apparently, this is a big deal for us. I talked to my event planner friend about the venue, the menu, the seating, and it turns out the kind of wedding that our families would want us to have, like, gonna be very expensive.
Why don't we just enjoy our wedding?
We are enjoying it now. We can actually afford a nice wedding.
This is a nice wedding.
There's also the fact that my family's in Asia and Terry's is in Alberta, the UK, and Australia. So there's no way to plan it that doesn't cut some people out. I've heard so many times that a wedding isn't about me. Like, when I've said, well, I don't think I would really enjoy that. Honey, get over yourself. Weddings aren't about you. They're about everyone else celebrating you. You're not happy on that day, but everyone else is like happy to get like a meal and like drinks and like dancing and like, woo, they got married.
It took y'all long enough.
I've been an ugly bridesmaid at enough weddings to know that the bride is always extremely stressed all day. Like, the amount of bridezillas. I don't know if I can be friends with her after this. Like, how could you act like this? Even the beginning of planning it has made me go, the idea of spending an entire day standing in a room, I do, surrounded by people, and it costs a fortune, and it's not even really a day I'm not super amped to plan this, okay? I'm not super excited about planning this. The idea of getting into a cozy bed and being like, I did it! No one's ever gonna ask again! Shouldn't be the most exciting thing about a union with someone I've already been with for 10 years. Why are you alone? Sorry, what? I'm sorry, could you like come a little closer? I can't hear you. Why don't I elope? Everyone's asking. I guess I could, but I just don't see a difference to what my life is right now. And people would be mad if I did it. I would come in the room like, hey, guess who got married? And everyone would be like,
You did not have your wedding and not invite us.
I know you didn't do that. Why would I pay for a party where I'm the last to show up and the first to leave? I want you to play devil's advocate here and change my mind.
You do what I say, you are my property now!
What?